Alright guys, it's Charlie Tango 1994 back with another YouTube video.
Since its legislation in the early 80s, the original UK 40 channel 27 MHz FM band has its fair portion of strange behaviour. Generally, there has definitely been individuals who would play music over channel 19 in an attempt simply to stop other radio users from reaching one another. Typically, in the belief of recovering the frequency, many people installed radio amps that enabled them to broadcast at greater than lawful power levels. This would permit their signals to get transmitted over the top of the obstructing transmission. The problem in this is that somebody always has an even bigger burner, and as output levels increased, this made things increasingly challenging for other radio users to make use of even adjacent frequencies when someone on the channel is pushing 500 watts. On the Muppet band, you always face the possibility of threats and abuse, although there seems to be a little less of it these days. But there are pretty frequent slanging matches happening as the after the pub guys meander back home and switch on their radios. In fact, an aspect of the entertainment of the Muppet band is hearing some of the funny banter you come across of an evening when there is good propagation, and now and then you get an evening when things open up and you get signals from random locations. There are days when the Muppet band is humming with a really good group of folks shouting out, especially in the summer months. I've had some terrific signals in from numerous parts of Europe when conditions permit.
If you're new to this channel and would like to see more CB related videos, feel free to hit the subscribe button below and watch out for new videos uploaded every Wednesday. If you enjoy my videos, don't forget to hit the like button or leave me a note in the comments section. Also, if you're new to CB Radio, watch this video through to the end to find out more about the free gift I offer to all of my subscribers.
There are the regular nets, similarly, for anyone who fancies venturing outdoors to check out what they can get in the radio, and particularly in the summertime, this is a terrific way to enjoy your radio. Getting up onto more elevated ground generally delivers improved reception, and when channels are active, it presents an excellent opportunity to make contact with other radio users in a variety of locations. Prices for an SSB radio are typically more than for a basic CB radio, and a considerable amount of the more modern day rigs available will provide you access to other modes and, depending upon which radio, potentially other bands for you to enjoy. The advantages of working with an SSB radio are that because it can transmit at greater power, legally 12 watts, and that sideband is a more effective way to broadcast a signal, improves its range significantly compared with a regular rig. It is also true to point out that there usually tends to be more people using sidebands than the conventional 40 channels, presenting you greater odds of reaching other radio users. It is also typically true to say that as a result of the increased range accomplished with sideband rigs, this is likely to appeal to the more serious radio user. Many certified ham radio users will drop down to the 11 metre band, as well as checking the other bands, and often tend to be more practiced radio users. There are still episodes of misuse on the sidebands, but it happens far less than on the Muppet band. The quality of conversation tends to be of higher quality than that on the Muppet channels, and adding to this the added distances that can be achieved generally leads to a much better radio experience than on the Muppet bands. Frequent nets also take place on sideband and often produce far better results, especially since there tends to be more serious radio users who operate with more cordiality for other radio users, as well as a greater degree of decorum, since they usually know better the proper way to work a radio. With greater distances, increased power, and an expanded audience with a better level of knowledge of how to get the best from the radio, it is possible to reach farther stations and have better QSOs with other radio users.
Hope you enjoyed watching this video, and as a thank you to you, particularly if you're new to CB Radio or returning to it after many years, I've put together a free information series called The Beginner's Guide to CB Radio, which I'm sharing with all of my subscribers. To find out more, click the link in the top right corner now.